You see, the nice guy is loved and hated by society both at the same time. And you might be thinking, Martel, well, what do you mean by that, right? If you're a nice guy, you're either loved from the fact that society can literally take its rage out on you. They can take advantage of you. They can do everything that they want to you and you're not going to fight back. They can call you names. They can do all kinds of things to you. You're also hated by society because you have no backbone, right? So society both loves and hates you at the same time, which then confuses the nice guy because they don't understand why life is not going the way that they want it to go. I had this experience when I was younger, man. My whole life, I've been the nice guy, right? I've always bent over backwards, pause, for everybody. I've given everybody what they wanted. I've provided so much value only to get no value in return, whether it be in relationships, whether it be in friendships, whether it be in business. The nice guy syndrome permeated across my whole life. Then I got into this point where a lot of men are probably there now, where you get this sense of rage, where you want to lash out on people because you realize that they've just been taking advantage of you and they never expected to actually help you out when you needed a helping hand. And that's where I'm telling you right now, you need to kill the nice guy inside of you immediately, because the minute that you can kill the nice guy inside of you is the minute that society will start to respect you. See, respect, it doesn't matter whether you're loved or hated, but if you're respected, you're a competent man and you're a man who can do whatever he wants in terms of providing value for yourself. You have to be aimed to be respected, not to be loved, not to be hated. And see, the nice guy always wants the opinion of others to be positive in his regard. And I'm telling you right now, and I was just like this. I wanted everybody to love me. I wanted all women to be interested in me. So I would always do everything with the hopes and dreams that I would get something in return. And the reality is you're not going to get that, because people aren't going to respect your opinions. People aren't going to respect the fact that you have a backbone and you have values and you're competent. The nice guy is rarely, if ever, competent. They're not. The reason why you're the nice guy is because you're not competent, so you have to basically mask that with being as nice as possible, letting everybody do whatever they want to you, because you want to earn the respect of other people. You want to earn the likeliness of other people, and the way that you do that is what? You bend over backwards for them and you do whatever they want. You have to kill that part of you, bro. Like, I want men who are watching this, if you're watching this right now, I want you to be as competent as possible. And competent men tend to be seen as assholes, right? Very intelligent men who are socially intelligent, intellectually just stimulated, and also physically capable are not nice guys, because they understand all of the hardships that have come in. See, nice guys have never been punched in the face. Nice guys have never gone through a process where they're grueling. They're on a journey of grueling pain to get themselves as competent as possible. They've never actually tried their hand at a business and failed multiple times. That's my life. That's what I've been through. That's why I was able to transcend the nice guy syndrome and grow to be a competent man who does not give a fuck about what anybody tells them. What anybody tells me, I don't care. It's the same when I hang out with people. If I'm hanging out with somebody and I feel like they're taking advantage of me, I'm going to call them out and I'm never going to speak to them again. When you hop on call, it's the same in business. You might think, well, being a nice guy helps with business. No, it doesn't. When you hop on calls with people, or when you go meet up with people and you're trying to do a business deal, they're trying to see if you're nice or not to take advantage of you. The minute that you can kill that nice guy and you can start to be assertive and you can start to say what you want, mean what you want, people will start to respect you more and you'll start to get more money. Right? Business is really all about sales. In sales, you cannot be the nice guy. You have to be the competent guy that also understands boundaries and understands where he needs to sit in society. If you're going to be the nice guy all the time, you're going to be taken advantage of. In relationships, you're going to bend over backwards. You're going to tell the woman, I'll give you all this, I'll give you flowers, I'll give you all this, without them ever proving themselves to you whatsoever. And they're going to take advantage of you for your resources. And you're going to wonder why things don't work out. In marriage, you might be married to somebody. I've seen a lot of men who are married, they're the nice guys, they get taken advantage of, and then the woman sleeps with the asshole behind their back. Why? Because they're nice. Nice guys are typically fat or pencil necked. That's how I was. I was pencil necked, right? Because they don't want to go to the gym because they don't want to offend other people. They don't want to be disciplined because they don't want to mess up somebody else's self-image of themselves. They don't want to flash that mirror in front of them like, bro, you're out of shape, you look like shit, and you could make this change, but you're not doing it. Because like I mentioned before, getting jacked is a fuck you to society. Of course, nice guys aren't going to want to do that. They're going to want to wave at society and say, I love you so much. Thank you so much. Or Billy, oh my God, society, thank you so much. They're nice guys. And then they wonder why they don't make any money. They wonder why nobody respects them. They wonder why they cannot get ahead in life because they're just too fucking nice. Oh, I can't cuss on camera because it's just not nice. I don't give a fuck. Oh, I can't go to the gym because this person is going to feel bad about themselves. I have to eat that bullshit that they gave me because, they're going to be upset if I don't eat it. I don't give a fuck. Nice guys don't give a fuck about anything. Nothing. They will do what they want to do. That will benefit them. And they want to help society as well, but it needs to have some sort of value coming from them. Right? It's the same with YouTube. I could be putting out free videos all the time. I'm still going to coach people. I'm still going to put out value. I'm still going to sell. The nice guy's like, I'm just going to give you a bunch of free value and it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to sell to you. Yes, the fuck I am. Why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't you try to sell your expertise? That's nice guy syndrome. And nice guys are the most dangerous men on the planet. You know why? Because they're such crazy punching bags to society that they get punched so hard that they end up having to lash out. That's why you have school shooters. That's why you have guys essaying women, right? Sexually assaulting women. That's why you have all of these things, because they get to the point where they literally cannot take it anymore and they start lashing out. The guys who are the assholes, the guys who stand their ground, they're actually the nicest guys in the world. I promise you, I'm one of the most kindest people. But you fuck with me, it's a wrap. It's simple. And the reason why that is because I have my own boundaries. I don't care about what you think. I don't care about your opinion about me. I made a live before and there were people like, oh, bro, why are you talking bad about this and that? It's like, bro, because that's my opinion. You can either calmly agree to disagree or fuck off. And that's how you have to be as a man. You have to be at a point where you need to understand that there are going to be people who are going to try to make you as nice as possible, because then they can take advantage of you. The minute that they take advantage of you is the minute that you are royally fucked in society. Is the minute that you will never be able to make money, that you will never see. I have my cat back there. That's not a nice guy right there. I give him food, he's good. If I don't give him food, fuck you. You know what I mean? It's like you have to get value. How are animals able to do this? You as a human being who is way more competent than an animal don't understand that. Don't understand that being nice is only keeping you behind, is only keeping you lonely, is only keeping you broke, is only keeping you fat or pencil neck, looking like a sack of oatmeal because you want to please everybody else. That's what doesn't make sense to me. And the more that you keep putting this in your brain, the more that you feel like you have to be nice with people. I had to do this myself. I had to break through this myself. Not just with women, with business. I was getting fucked over in business all the time. People were taking advantage of my talents. They were bringing me on to different projects. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to make sure that I'm good. I'm going to make sure that I do everything that you want. With zero value, I was getting no money in the startup world. I was doing consulting. They were paying me with equity. Fuck equity. I'm not getting any money. You're not paying me. You're literally just dragging me along. When the project fails, I'm left with nothing, which happened to me multiple times. Right? Even in leadership, you have to be an asshole to a certain extent. Obviously, you have to be a respectful asshole. If somebody steps over your line, you have to sit there and say, no, fuck you. You're out of here. You're done. Clipped. But too many people are afraid to do that because they're afraid to step on toes. See, competent men don't give a fuck about your toes, bro. They don't care about your toes. They will step all over your toes if that means that they're going to get what they need to get done and they're going to continue on their mission. Nice guys don't have a mission. Nice guys are clueless. They're literally just like aimless in life. And the reason they're aimless in life is because they haven't found themselves. They haven't found the strength in themselves. So of course, as a nice guy, you're going to bend over backwards to everyone because you're going to follow everyone else's mission but yours. You're going to follow your woman's mission and not yours. And then she's going to leave you. You're going to keep watching Netflix. You're going to keep eating bullshit. You're not going to go to the gym. You're not going to do any of that because you're trying to please everybody else. And you're going to be fat. And then what's worse is people are going to lash out on you and say, Billy, you got out of shape, bro. And you're going to have to sit there and wait. You're afraid to post on social media because you're afraid to be inflammatory and make people upset. How does that make any sense? I've been blocked by people I thought were my friends because I put something on social media that they didn't like, and it completely fucked everything over. So it's really about figuring out where you're currently at and what skills you need to learn, and figuring out, okay, as I learn these skills, I'm very competent, I have this value, and now I can start pushing myself further. And now people won't be able to take advantage of me anymore because I'm too skilled and I know myself too much to then fall for that. That's where most people mess up. That's where everybody messes up, because you're not competent. You have zero skill sets. You have no belief in yourself. You've never achieved anything in your life. That is why you're the nice guy. If you are, I really hope to God you're not. Because if you are, your life is a shit show, especially coming up in the next 4 years that we have. This is the year, this is the 4-year stint of the competent man who's the asshole. Because we have that as our president right now, a competent man who's an asshole. So who do you think is going to win these next 4 years? The competent men who are assholes. Not the nice guys, not the liberals that sit there and say everything's pretty, rainbows here and all this bullshit. No. You get shit done, you make money, you provide value, and you don't let anybody step to you that does not deserve to step to you. That's why this whole world's gonna change. This whole nice guy shit, nice guys are gonna be left in the dust. They're gonna be groveling. They're not gonna have shit. If you look at your bank account right now and you're upset at what you see, it's because you're too fucking nice. You don't want to push the limits. You don't want to sell to somebody. You don't want to show the value that you have to other people. Even sometimes I fall for this. I just got on a sales call with a guy. He's probably going to watch this video because he watches me on YouTube. Dude came on the call drunk as fuck. And I sat there, I was like, hey, bro. And he was like, yeah, bro, I'm a little drunk. I'm like, yeah, I know. And I kept going. I should have said, bro, fuck you. How are you going to disrespect me hopping on a call and you're drunk? Trying to get in shape, and then make excuses for why you can't invest in yourself. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit anymore. And I had to rewire my brain in that moment. That's the thing. You're going to always have these nice guy thoughts that come up, and you need to rewire your brain, because the more that you can rewire your brain in real time is the more you can train it to stop getting in these scenarios and letting people fuck you over with your time, your money, your energy. All of that stuff needs to be at the top of your priority list to make sure that you preserve. I'm telling you, I've been a victim of this shit for way too long. I didn't want to cuss on social media because, oh, well, I'm going to make some people mad. Okay. What happens when I make people mad? I've had people that are like, bro, you're going to lose employment opportunities. I don't want to be employed. What the fuck? What? I'm not trying to make anybody feel good. I'm not trying to make future employers feel good. I'm just telling the truth. That's the thing. When you realize that the nice guy does not tell the fucking truth. The nice guy always sugarcoats shit because they're afraid to say what they truly feel, afraid to say what they truly perceive of the world. And so because of that, people will sense that, and they'll see that you have no backbone, and they'll literally kick you to the curb. I want everybody to watch this right now. Start practicing telling the truth. Tell the truth unapologetically, no BS, no nothing. Watch how your life changes. Watch how much respect you get for just telling the truth. Even if people disagree with you, they still have to respect you because you're telling the truth. They might say some shit to you and be like, bro, that was so insensitive. I don't give a fuck. For my whole life, I've been worried about other people's sensitivities. What did that cause me? Pain, suffering. Because I was a nice guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. If you haven't read that book, read that book. It's very clear. It's very clear why your life, if it's not where you want it to be right now, is where it is, because you're too nice to everybody. Everybody walks on you. Everybody takes advantage of you. Everybody kicks you to the curb and goes for the man who's competent and arrogant because that person knows their value and you don't. Everybody's waiting for someone who has you have a lot of potential right now. You have significant potential, but you don't know your value. So everyone's trying to exploit you for the potential that you have so that they can get the value that you should already know that you have for free. Hey, bro, let me get a discount if you have a business. Fuck no. I don't care if we were childhood friends. Discount. I don't ask for discounts. If I can't pay for something, I don't even get on the call. And when I do get on calls, I have the money ready. If it's too much, then I'll be like, hey, bro, like, I don't have this, but what can I get with this? You know what I mean? Like, that's all it is. It's all about being transparent. It's all about being straight up. I'm telling you, once you get into entrepreneurship, you're going to start feeling this. A lot of you might not be in entrepreneurship right now. And hopefully there are a lot of entrepreneurs who are watching this. You know what I'm talking about. You know when you get on calls with those types of people where they get on and they start telling you a bunch of stuff and then they start saying, hey, bro, like, this is expensive. Yeah, it is. What'd you think? You thought this was going to be cheap? You think my value's cheap? Do you value yourself as cheap? Maybe. That's why you're still working at the job that pays you $10 an hour, $15 an hour. But that's not my mental model. That's not a winner's mindset. I know when somebody presents themselves to me, I treat everybody with respect. Even on calls, even if these people do this type of shit, I still am respectful. But in the back of my mind, it's fuck you. Because there's honest people who are genuinely like, bro, like, I didn't know, like, it's cool, I get it, right? But there are people who genuinely want to fuck with you, who genuinely just want to take from you without providing anything in return. And those are the people that you kick to the curb. Because those are the people who will never win in life. The people who are like, oh, like, I don't want to go to the gym, or I don't want to start that business because it's too hard. Okay, cool. You keep staying behind. I'm not going to be friends with you. We're not hanging out. I'm not giving you my phone number. No, because I'm not getting dragged down with you. And it's the same way that you need to approach your life. You have to be almost like a warlord, like a war general, where you come in, there's no bullshit. People need to be afraid to bullshit you. Women, anybody needs to be afraid to bullshit you because they know you will cut them off immediately and you provide too much, you're competent. You provide too much value for them to lose you. That's why a Trump can be who he is. You might be saying, oh, you support Trump. I don't give a this isn't political. This is just like, I'm telling you the truth. The truth is we have somebody who is highly competent, who, regardless of the hate that he's gotten, is still up, and he doesn't give a fuck about what any soft person has to say. And you can't take that as an example in your life to do the exact same, to be your unapologetic self, to have your unapologetic views. Obviously, don't go too extreme. There's people who go way too extreme with shit that doesn't even make sense. It's not the truth. It's just embellishment because they want attention. But for me, I genuinely thrive on telling the truth. I thrive on being real to you, telling you how it truly works. And the world only works for competent, arrogant men, period, point blank. You can be kind. You can be kind, especially in the beginning, but you cannot downplay your value to anybody. That's why the nice guy gets punched in the face by society all the time. Just a punching bag. You just, here, boom, boom, hook, always. And you just sitting there. You don't even have your hands up. You're just sitting there getting smacked up. And you wonder why shit's not working for you. I'm telling you, step one, go to the gym, go train, build your body, because that's going to give you a certain level of self-respect that nobody can fuck with. Literally, nobody can fuck with you building your body. When you walk in, people already know not to fuck with you because they know, okay, he's done something. If you're scrawny, if you're fat, even for me, if I see someone who's fat, I'm not going to take you seriously if you come up to me when it comes to business. I don't give a fuck about you. Bro, you don't even take care of yourself. But the guy who's in shape, I might have to listen to him. Then if he talks bullshit, I'll kick him to the curb. But you get the point. And again, a lot of people are going to say I'm harsh right now, but the reality is a lot of y'all have never had fathers. I was fortunate my father was pretty tough and not even he never actually hit me, disciplined, but the way that I saw him move throughout life, the way that I saw him move throughout life, even when he got discriminated, he was racially profiled. The dude would literally say, fuck you, and walk away to a job that paid him a lot of money. Like he's been so like that's what I'm saying. You got to have these figures in your life. You have to start embodying this character that like you cannot be fucked with by any means necessary. You will do whatever it takes to keep your dignity and your respect. And if people call you an asshole, if you lose friends in the process, fuck them. They weren't your friends in the first place. Tell me, I've lost friends. I've lost a lot of them. Silently too. They can't do it to my face. They have to like block me and like I was cool with them. I'm trying to reach out to them just to be cool. And I'm like, oh, you blocked me. All right, cool. Fuck you too. And it's fun to me. It's fun to have these tits and tats. A lot of people, they get nervous. They're like, why did he block me? Oh my God. I don't give a fuck. Life is still going on. Things are still moving strong. Everything's moving. You have to stop being so fucking nice. That's what people want from you. So be a competent man. Level your life up. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you make money already. There are still other areas of your life that you need to fix. Or else you wouldn't be watching these types of videos. It's because you know there's something that's wrong. Regardless of how monetarily successful you are. I know rich people who are fucking dorks. Who literally are just the nice guy syndrome is eating them alive. And then they start spending money on everybody and they feel taken advantage of. It doesn't matter how much money you have. What matters is who you are as a person. And I know people who don't have money, their self-respect is so high, nobody fucks with them. The only reason why they don't make money is because they're not competent. They haven't learned skills. They haven't known how to sell. They're not comfortable with that's a whole different thing. But the first thing starts with self-respect, and self-respect starts in the gym. It starts with business. It starts with your relationships. All of that stuff comes in, right? So take this, internalize it, share it with a friend who's too nice in society and why he loses so much. And I appreciate you. Again, this is tough love. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm here to make you feel uncomfortable so you can make a change, because I wish somebody like me, I could watch somebody like me when I was 5-10 years back, when I was suffering, when I was going through shit. I wish I could watch somebody who told me this exact message right now. I would have had an instant change, and I probably would be way more successful than I am right now. I got a long way to go. But it's time to make a change. All right? So I appreciate you. I'm going to catch you on the next video.